Hey everyone, this is Youth Following Christ, and I come today with a message, and I would like to read Luke chapter 7, starting in verse 36. And one of the Pharisees desired him that he would eat with him, and he went into the Pharisee's house and sat down to meat. And behold, a woman in the city, which was a sinner, when she knew that Jesus sat at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster box of ointment, and stood at his feet behind him, weeping, and began to wash his feet with tears, and did wipe them with the hairs of her head, and kissed his feet, and anointed them with the ointment. And when the Pharisee which had bidden him saw it, he spake within himself, saying, This man, if he were a prophet, would have known who and what manner of woman this is that touches him, for she is a sinner. So you see that they are, judging the woman, they are Pharisees. And Jesus answering said unto him, Simon, I have somewhat to say unto thee. And he saith, Master, say on. There was a certain creditor which had two debtors. The one owed 500 pence, and the other 50. And when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both. Tell me therefore, which of them will love him most? Simon answered and said, I suppose that he to whom he forgave most. And he said unto him, Thou hast rightly judged. And he turned to the woman and said unto Simon, Seest thou this, woman? I entered into thine house, thou gavest me no water for my feet, but she hath washed my feet with tears, and wiped them with the hairs of her head. Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman, since the time I came in, hath not ceased to kiss my feet. My head with oil thou didst not anoint, but this woman hath anointed my feet with ointment. And wherefore I say unto thee, her sins, which are many, are forgiven, for she loved much. But to whom little is forgiven, the same loveth little. And he said unto her, Thy sins are forgiven. And they that sat at meat with him began to say within themselves, Who is this that forgiveth sins also? And he said to the woman, Thy faith has saved thee. Go in peace. So, you see there, one of the things that Jesus said there, well, the passage speaks for itself, but I just wanted to point out, I just wanted to point out that also that he said, to whom little is forgiven, the same loveth little. You see? So you can have two people, right? The Pharisees there and the woman, right? And the Pharisees think that, they are so holy and righteous and everything. But as Jesus said about two people that owed there was that owed 500 pence. The one owed 500 pence and the other 50. And when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both. And he said, Tell me therefore, which of them will love him most? And the one to whom he forgave most, and he had rightly judged. So this woman had more sins, right? And she was forgiven more, And you could see that by what she did. She kissed his feet, and she washed his feet with tears and dried them with her hair and anointed his feet with ointment. So I want to ask, do we love Jesus like that? I know he's not physically here for, for us to do these things, but how much do we spend time praying or giving him thanks and praise for what he has done, is what I have to ask, So that's just the passage I wanted to read. I hope that it encourages somebody. You could, no matter what you've done, you can, once you're still alive, you could come to Jesus and he'll forgive you your sins once you're sincere, And that'll be it for today, I just wanted to bring a quick message. Sorry that it wasn't the best message ever met once, wasn't the best sermon ever. I'm just trying to do my part, but probably the worst Christian ever. But I hope y'all enjoy your day, and I pray for the brethren and everybody out there. So, bye.